Today on Judge Murray.
It's starting to get on my nerves that my son does not want to get a job and he is lazy.
Parents do not want to take care of me. I told my father that I need money, as I said to him many times. I do not need a goddamn job, as it's for losers. I want to sue my father for wrongful eviction, as I have the right to stay there. Not to mention,
All rise. The Honorable Judge Murray.
Good afternoon, everyone. Please be seated. Today we are here for the case of Ally Jones, Cowell Jones and Bill Jones. May you folks come up to the stand, please? Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, please, what is going on here today?
Hello, Your Honor.
Hi, Your Honor. So, we are here today because want to file an eviction notice for our son. You see, he is 32 years old and all he does all day is smoke weed and eats chips all day.
this is stupid, Your Honor. They just don't want me here.
Hold on, young man, wait your turn. You will get a chance to speak. Please let them finish speaking.
As we are saying, Your Honor, our son does not want to do anything in the house. I tried getting him out of the house to go look for a job, and I even helped him get a job at the mall. Since my nephew works there, he referred him to his boss. When the time came for his job interview, he refused to wake up and missed his chance to get a job. And to be honest with you, Your Honor, it is starting to get on my nerves that my son does not want to get a job and he is lazy. I want him to start being responsible for himself. I am getting older, as I am 57 years old, and I don't want to be taking care of him forever. Me and my wife just want to be able to retire in peace knowing he can care for himself. It's just too much for us to keep the house clean. Now I told him he can stay if he at least contribute to rent, bills and food, but he never wants to do it and I don't know what to do with him.
So let me get this straight. Your son is 32 years old and he never worked a day in his life. And you want him out of the house. Am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor, because I tried so many times to help him but he doesn't want to be helped. That's why I made the difficult decision to evict him from my house, because I had enough.
Okay, well thank you, sir. Now how old is he, by the way?
He is 32.
Okay, thank you. Now I want to call up your son up here. So young man, please come up here. Young man, what's your name?
My name is Bill Murray, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Bill, for the purposes of this court, please come up here to the stand and tell me what is going on here.
Well, Your Honor, you see, my parents do not want to take care of me. I told my father that I need money, as I said to him many times. I do not need a goddamn job, as it's for losers. I want to sue my father for wrongful eviction, as I have the right to stay there. Not to mention, it's their job to feed me and give me what I want. They're loaded with money, but they simply refuse to give me what I want, so I am suing my father for $10,000.
So let me get this straight. You're suing your own father for $10,000? I don't understand this.
That's what I am saying, Your Honor. All he does is beg for money and sit on his behind all day doing nothing, eating, smoking weed and shit.
Well, I can tell this case is gonna be a strange one. In my 47 years on the bench, I have never seen such a case like this. Young man, please continue.
So, as I was saying, they have the money support me, and I do not want to get a job because, like I said, it is for losers who won't be stuck working all their lives. So I believe, to be compensated.
Thank you, young man. You may return to your seat. So let me get this straight. For the purposes of this court, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, how is evicting him is gonna help him? Please tell me why.
Well, Your Honor, I am doing this because I am sick and tired of taking care of him. Me and my wife are getting up there in age and I really think it's time for him to learn to take care of himself. Like I said, I am 57 years old and I do not want to be taking care of him forever. I am doing this because I love him, as much as it hurts me to do this. It is the only way he is going to get his act together. He is 32 years old, for Christ's sake, and I think it's time for him to be an adult and move out and be on his own. I don't want to wait around for another 10 years. I certainly do not want him living with us at 40 or 50 years old. This is getting tiring for us. For the least 14 years we gave him everything he asked. I gave a home, food, clothes, a roof over his head, and I bust my butt 10 hours a day to give this family, including my son, he needs. I work at an airport helping loading passengers.
How long have you worked there, sir?
37 years, Your Honor. I started working there in 1988.
Okay.
So my request of an eviction notice I do want, one way or another.
Dad, you're such a heartless person. I am your son. Why do you hate me so much? It's your responsibility to take care of me for life. This whole ruling is a bunch of crap.
Order. Settle down folks, we can work this out. Young man, my question to you, have you ever paid any rent or contribute to any bills around the house? Ever?
Well, no honor.
Well, I hate to say this, but your father is right. As much as it hurts, your parents are trying to teach you a lesson. I mean, who the hell are you to drag your parents to court? Your father is trying to help you, and you have the audacity to beg him for money. He doesn't owe you anything. In fact, he shouldn't even give you a damn penny. They did their job.
But this complete bullshit.
Hey! Watch your mouth in my courtroom. But as I was saying, you're supposed to have a job or something to support yourself. Your parents shouldn't be supporting you. In fact, my mom always said, I brought you in this world and I can take you out. Babies cannot take care of themselves. Toddlers can't take care of themselves. Now once you're over 13 years old, that means you can start having more privileges and stuff. 16 you can drive and get a job. And once you're 18 in this state, you're considered a legal adult. You're a grown man, Mr. Bill. And you got some damn nerve saying to your father, give me money. What kind of person sues their own father for money you don't even own? But you know what? I think you need to. The true meaning of hard work. Your father bust his back all day for you to just sit all day doing nothing. That is ridiculous. You should be out looking for a job. Now look. If you don't get your act together, it's gonna end badly for you. Trust me, your parents love you. They only want to help you. They just want you to see if you're capable of taking of yourself and be able to live on your own and pay your own bills. They did their job as parents, so now it's time for you to do the same. They don't owe you money, they owe you love. Love never comes at a price. It's called tough love, meaning they love you, but they do this to get you to wake up and mature. So I suggest you start acting like an adult, because let me tell you something, your parents are gonna be around forever. One day they will die, and when your parents are gone, one day you're gonna be crying and saying, and asking yourself, I wish I would have taken my father's or mother's advice and now they're gone. Trust me, you will cry one day when they die one day. I am saying this because I lost my father when I was 8 years old. I wish I can tell him how much I loved him. My mother raised me all my life and taught me to value those while they are still here. I know you can do it. You're a smart kid. I know in my heart you can do this, Bill. I know you can get your act together, but you need to believe in yourself. I know you can. Well, I made my decision. Mr. Jones, your request for the eviction notice has been granted to you, and we'll start the eviction process, and I will have the police removed from the property along with his stuff. And as for you, Mr. Bill, I don't want to see you end up on the street homeless. Here's what is gonna happen. I will put you in a shelter, and you can stay there for the next 3 months until you get back on your feet, and I will make sure you will get employment after 90 days, so hopefully you can have a place to live in. Court rules in favor of the defendant. This case is dismissed. Have a nice day, everyone.